How you doing, guys? Professor EC with another first impressions video, and today we have this monstrous beast which I keep on cleaning. And this is lent by a very good friend of mine, of the channel, one of my first followers here in Mexico, and a rarity that something like this happens in my country, to lend someone such expensive objects, and I truly appreciate it. So anyways, let's jump right into it. This is the ADV Pitboss1. And this, my friends, this is a knife. This is a massive blade. Let's check out the size, shall we? Total length 9 3/4 of an inch, 9.75 inches long. The blade length 4.5, I'm going to say right there, 4.5, and the edge length is 4.20 inches long. Now, how much does it weigh? You're gonna be surprised. You're really gonna be surprised. As big as it is, the weight is only 6.88 ounces. 6.88 ounces. Now let's check out the thickness of the blade. 4.5 millimeters. Oh, great. That is 170 thousandths blade thickness. That runs all through the tip and starts to taper down very towards the tip. Fantastic, phenomenal geometry. Behind the edge is going to be very thin for the size of this thing. It's, oh my god, 10 thousandths behind the edge. I'm not sure if it's, well, it's marking 10 thousandths behind the edge, so gotta believe this thing. Anyways, carbon fiber, S35VN, titanium construction, titanium clip, and it's a flipper, but not only a flipper, which, by the way, this is difficult to flip under the camera, but it has a something like a spidey hole, which serves perfectly well for opening, spidey flicking, but guess what? It's also a button lock, and for a blade this size, that is absolutely uncommon. I can't remember right now other button locks. The Spyderco Smock, the what's this Palace thing, Spartan Palace, and I don't know, I don't remember any other right now. But let's jump into comparisons, shall we? Here we have a US quarter, Sharpie, and what's the other thing I use? Where is it? It's not here. Oh, it's in my sharpening table. Sorry about that. The Victorinox Huntsman. There you go. Let's see how thick it is. There you have a good look at it. Let's zoom in. There we go. And I'm going to do comparisons, not the traditional comparisons, just the rats, because this is a big boy. Check that out. the red one is a full size knife, and this this just eats them up totally. Let's check them out from above. There you can see them. Now let's jump into the big boys. Here we have the Benchmade Crooked River full size. Very, very big knife. And the Cold Steel Recon 1 clip point. And as you can see, it's just bigger in every aspect of the knife. It's got good steel. The action on it is amazing. It really is surprising. I mean, another action that I can think of as, you know, as good as that one. Here we have the Microtech SOCOM Elite, one of my all-time favorites, and a pretty big knife. And you can see here it's almost an inch longer than the SOCOM. And as for the thickness on the blade, I think they are about the same. Well, let's not think, let's measure. If we have the 4.5 millimeters right here, and 4.6 millimeters here. So just 0.1 millimeter. Let's go to inches. Let's see. 170 thousandths, and the SOCOM 180 thousandths. So there you have it. It's barely bigger, thinner than the SOCOM Elite, but the action, you guys know the action on the SOCOM, and it's fantastic, right? It's one of the things we love about this knife, but it has basically the same action. I mean, you can spidey flick this thing, and you get a bit of button stick. I don't know, it was 1.5 out of 10 on this model. So it's pretty good, and it's really not that big of a problem. The carbon fiber is milled out, very finely milled out, and it has like a shredded copper inside the carbon fiber, which just makes it look fantastic. It's a great combination in the knife. One of the things that I don't like about the knife is the clip. The clip creates a bit of a hot spot right here in my hand. But other than that, this is very comfortable, a pleasure to use. It cuts so well. The flipper works every time, and there was the stick. But the opening action, the closing action is just really fantastic on this thing. This is a knife. It doesn't seem like a folder. It has a locking mechanism which blocks the button from closing or opening at that, which, you know, I don't mind. Security comes first. This is a tactical knife, but you know, this would make a fantastic. It has jimping on the top, which is very comfortable. Not that aggressive. Just right. This knife hits all the checks all the boxes for me. It's not gonna be the best EDC knife, but it is going to be a great hard use knife, and I do have that doubt. If the button lock is going to endure as much as other locking mechanisms. Well, we know the triad lock is one of the strongest, if not the strongest. And then we have this liner lock nested inside. So we already know these are pretty tough locking mechanisms and knives, and that they have been tested throughout time. And I do have that question, that doubt, how much can this button lock take? That's a question I have. But other than that, this is a fantastic knife. It's really comfortable in hand in any position. Of course, it's been thought out. Has a lanyard hole, and it's just really a very versatile knife. And as you know, versatility is one of the characteristics I look for in my knives. Would I buy it? Yes, I would. There are other geometries. I personally prefer this one. I know that Pitboss has already jumped, I think, 4 generations, but great design overall of Andre de Villiers, a South African knife maker. And well, what do you guys think? There you have it. Professor EDC out.